And that gets things running. DiMarco. Pavard. Now DiMarco. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Valverde. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Memphis Depay clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. So much time and space here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Picked, oh, shooting chance! And he's straight offside. Oh, red, nice interception. Valverde. Costa Curta. Now DiMarco. Pavard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
For Valverde.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neither side yet able to find the net. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. DiMarco. Pavard. Now Costa Curta. DiMarco. And Pavard. DiMarco. And Pavard. Sergio Roberto. Turns back here, probably the best option. And that's been intercepted. Hakimi for Valverde. Valverde. And it's Sergio Roberto. Good spot, he's seen the run. There's no big chance! I've got to be quick to recover this. Played out to the right. And it's Memphis Depay. Played with finesse. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Santos!
Victoria really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Floated up and over. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pavard. Santos are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Oh, good read. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. 15 minutes till half-time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. KrZy, Sergio Roberto, and it's Sergio Roberto. Well seen, saw that coming.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
That is lovely.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Caught offside that time.
Santos really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lookman, he's shifting through the gap. Great leap! Harmlessly behind. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gently done. Mbappe! There's the hit! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Santos clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Now it's one! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been a...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Santos are very much where they want to be, courtesy of some truly incisive play. Their approach vibrant, utterly irresistible. They hope shortly to resume this onslaught. The score currently 3-0. And we are already promptly back underway. No way through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's run loose here. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Sergio Roberto. And Hakimi. KrZy. Now Costa Curta. Now DiMarco. Sergio Roberto. For Valverde. Memphis Depay. Lookman going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe! And that has been cleared. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Mbappe!
This is the time you need that pace.
Driving on and making good progress. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Cleared away. Spread out to the left. Chouameni. Pavard. Now DiMarco. Valverde. Oh, a delicate chip through. Sergio Roberto. Valverde. And here's Sergio Roberto. That is great defending, so alert. And the counter is on. Great defending, strong and determined. Decent hit! It's there! And they are right back within touch!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Victoria give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And here's Depay. He's got to be it. Has a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Teremos uma substituição.
Victoria making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And back to the keeper they go. Valverde. And it's Sergio Roberto. Well, they could break here. Victoria finding their passes. Has a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Chouameni and Pavard. And it's Sergio Roberto. Lookman. He's had it taken off him.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Sergio Roberto. No, he's not getting his way this time. Chance here to counter. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Hakimi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Memphis Depay. Sergio Roberto. And he's being shifted off it. Can he spark a counter here? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Sergio Roberto. Valverde. And here's Depay. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Santos can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Bernardo Silva is standing over this one. Bernardo Silva! Corner number 3 coming up. That has been knocked clear. DiMarco plays it short. Smoothly does it. Can he finish? The whistle has gone and it is all over. Santos can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. We should be up and away in a few moments with our coverage, what I'm sure will be a fascinating game. There is an added sense of drama provided by the elements, actually. The rain has once more decided to appear at this most inopportune of moments, and it is heavy rain. It does not dampen the atmosphere. The turnout here is good, the noise is very good. It remains colourful, but it could be a problem for the players, because the pitch might very quickly turn heavy. We'll see as it all plays out over the next couple of hours here. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. There's the hit! Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
That's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
That's been intercepted. Lookman! Now it's Memphis. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Santos!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Santos gain their reward with an early goal. Santos have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, they've gained the upper hand for a number of reasons.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Depay. Well seen, saw that coming. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
The ball has bounced loose now. Very nicely done. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And they're quick to press. Lovely bit of skill. Great hit! That's going to go a long way. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Valverde. Now Mbappe. Sergio Roberto. And it's Sergio Roberto. Oh, a delicate chip through. Memphis Depay. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
DiMarco goes short. Played into the middle. Botafogo can counter promptly here. Threads one in. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe. It's Memphis Depay! Raphael. And Raphael.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Now that looks a decent ball. Tchouaméni. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Santos head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals. Great chance! That has not gone well. And it's Memphis Depay. Lookman, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Memphis Depay! In he goes again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Gets his pass away. Over to the left. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out towards the right wing. There will be a throw-in. Memphis Depay under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And he welcomes it in. DiMarco does really well to win the ball there.
Público presente na partida
Lookman.
de hoje. 72.306
Lookman will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lookman! Raphael. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he cuts out the supply.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Sergio Roberto producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Lookman running with the ball. Mbappe is looking to set free a runner. Here comes the corner.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 11.
It's going to be another corner, I think. DiMarco plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Sergio Roberto. Lookman. Oh, good spread. Pinches it off him. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, great ball!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Raphael. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Look on! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Gol marcado para o Santos. Aos 42 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador, camisa 21. substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Santos take what looks to be a difficult... Lookman! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Santos could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And the number on the board is 3. And that interception was most necessary. Mbappe gets a good foot in there. Oh, good read. Looking for the run. Picked out. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And with that, the final whistle. Santos can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Lookman claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Santos won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. Well, if you did just... Goes in for the header! There it is! It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Santos claim it back to much approval. Chouameni. Now Costa Curta. Santos are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Looking for the run. Threads one in. Lookman! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. First quarter of an hour gone.
Santos really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Depay, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Valverde. Aimed beyond the defence. Lookman finds himself offside. Spread it left. He's picked his way through. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Might want to be careful there. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's fabulous. Memphis Depay. Oh, nice touch. Depay delivers. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Spread out to the left. Mbappe. He's looking to set free a runner. Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to belt it away. Hakimi. Played in by Look. He rises! It's loose, and the follow-up! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Santos truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That has been cut short. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Pavard. Now DiMarco. Costa Curta. Here's Tchouaméni. Sergio Roberto. Can he get it through? Memphis Depay. Oh, he's played it in low. And the shot! They've done it! A goal and a really telling moment. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Santos grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
The final seconds now. Tchouaméni. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back underway here.
Santos clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Another chance from a corner. That's a decent clearance.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
DiMarco plays it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
And can he finish? Goal! Santos! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Santos take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And they're on him in a flash. Well-timed, excellent interception. Valverde. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
9.420 espectadores.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tchouaméni, and that interception was most necessary.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tchouaméni. And it's Sergio Roberto. And that's been intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lookman could try cutting inside here. Sergio Roberto! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Tchouaméni. Memphis Depay. And it's Sergio Roberto. Foot in. Here's Tchouaméni. Pavard. Now DiMarco. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Nicely weighted ball. It's out for a goal kick. That's an excellent interception. Valverde. And it's Sergio Roberto. Lookman. Valverde. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
He's had a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, now it's a race for the ball, and he's quick to get it clear again. Valverde. Now it's Memphis Depay. He is through here. Pass is just off target.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And there goes the final whistle. Santos have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Lookman voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Santos certainly produced a lovely blend of flair and industry to earn a result that was fully merited for me.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Agradecemos a vocês, senhoras e senhores, que foram nosso 12º jogador hoje.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I think Memphis is certainly a player worth keeping an eye out for, Peter. The latest crop of excellent Dutch attackers as the previous generation begins to fade. I love the way he's matured his game to become a far more effective player now, who makes far better use of his huge talents, and he's turned into quite the leader.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And already we're underway here. Nicely spread. Gently done. Now it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay! They've scored!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's picked his way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! Chouameni, and it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva to Barella. Now it's Memphis Depay. And it's Sergio Roberto. Sergio Roberto. Santos have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Santos have got themselves in front very early here. There's a sharp little ball here. And that's been intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Memphis Depay proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Barella. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Bernardo Silva. Mbappe! He's in plenty of space here. And he's dealt with that well. And it's a corner. cleared away. The fullback is in acres of space here. And now they can spring out of defence. DiMarco. And Bastoni. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And no, that was never going to make it. DiMarco. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Chouameni. And here's Depay. Goes in for the header!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Santos are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. That has been knocked clear. Oh, important interception. Mbappe. Memphis Depay.
That's good play from him.
And it's Sergio Roberto. Bernardo Silva. Now Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe. Sergio Roberto. Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Santos come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Santos carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well seen, saw that coming. And he's taking no chances there. And they've got a throw. It's a goal kick. Hakimi. Mbappe. Looking for the runner. Sergio Roberto fires it in low. And that has been clubbed away. Early ball. Oh, great ball. He's got the shot away! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Santos take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Faced a decent hit! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Santos find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substituição no time do KrZy. Camisa 11. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 30.
And for sure, that was not one of his best. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Santos clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a nicely measured pass. And that interception was most necessary. Spread it left. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Bernardo Silva, Hakimi, to Barella, Mbappe, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup, and he's there to clear it. Santos get it back again, and here's Sergio Roberto. Oh, he's played it in low. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Bernardo Silva. Chouameni. Memphis Depay, given the lift of his goal. Memphis Depay. Looking for the run. And the shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Substituição no time do KrZy.
KrZy are making a change now.
Camisa 32. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 22. Camisa 21. Gilberto.
Pass is just off target. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And that for him is goal number 10.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Santos tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Aimed beyond the defence. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that's that. Santos, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against... Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding... There's the shot! Goal! Santos!
That was a given. It always was. It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Fluminense trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Marcelo. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming. And back to the keeper they go. Hakimi. Santos have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Barella chasing after it. Chouameni. Santos out in front with an early advantage. Now DiMarco. Santos leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. It's a good foot in there. Santos are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Barella. And it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay. It's a great ball. Now the finish! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The invitation was received with so had that defence in utter confusion.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Out to the right. Sergio Roberto. Valverde. And it's Sergio Roberto. Fiddles it through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Marcelo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ganso. Threads one in. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gets his pass away. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Valverde. Mbappe. Barella. Now Mbappe.
Such good technique.
And here's Depay. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's been drilled in. Hakimi gets it clear. Valverde. Opts for safety. Chouameni. And it's Sergio Roberto. Barella. Mbappe. Barella. And he's managed to get free. So much. Can he put it away? They've quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's become a case of men against boys. Marcelo. And it's Ganso. Hakimi cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Memphis Depay. Sergio Roberto. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Santos have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Santos pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. There's the start of the second half. He's picked his way through. And the ball's a good one here. Mbappe. Sergio Roberto. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Santos have themselves a chance from the spot. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Santos tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Marcelo. That'll be a throw. Out to the left it goes. Sergio Roberto. Valverde. That looks a decent ball. Sweat and the shot! Sticks it away! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And yes, it's him again.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Memphis Depay. He's had a hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. And he's picked out the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Ganso.
Público presente na partida de hoje, 8.904 espectadores.
Aimed beyond the defence. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Barella, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Can he spark a counter here?
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Marcelo. No, again there's no way through. Sergio Roberto for Valverde. Di Marco. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Memphis Depay.
Oh, great feat, that.
Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Cleared away. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Sergio Roberto.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Ganso. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 22, camisa 13, camisa 18. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 20, camisa 4, camisa 21. Substituição em andamento.
There they go, hunting in packs. Tchouaméni and Bastoni. Now Costa Curta. Di Marco. Now Costa Curta. Moved on forwards. It's a pretty loose pass. Ganso.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Played out to the left flank. Distributed tidily. Di Marco. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Shapes to shoot! That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Bernardo Silva. Memphis Depay. There's the hit!
3 minutos de acréscimo.
And he steered it beyond the post. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Thiago Santos shifted it to the flank. Ganso. So that's it, it is all over. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Santos were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong. and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Barella threads one in. Barella. KrZy! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Well seen, saw that coming. And it's Memphis Depay. Santos are already ahead, the perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bernardo Silva. Santos leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. KrZy. Sergio Roberto. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Cleared away. There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
DiMarco with the short one. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets his pass away. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's hoisted clear. Sergio Roberto. Chouameni. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Sergio Roberto.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Memphis Depay. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Memphis Depay. Stood up well to him there. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, that's a key interception. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Hakimi. Chouameni. Hakimi. Now Costa Curta. Chouameni. Looking tidy in possession here. It's run loose here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And he's straight offside. Ball's gone astray. Played out to the right. KrZy. And it's Bernardo Silva. KrZy. To Barella.
Temos minuto de acréscimo.
Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he nearly went all. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Santos come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
It's a sweet ball, that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chouameni. Bernardo Silva bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? Backward it goes. And the keeper beats it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Santos are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Barella. Hakimi. Here's Roberto. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's a nicely weighted pass. Big chance, corner. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Out to the left it goes. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's had it nicked away. Barella. KrZy. And here's Depay. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's KrZy. Loose ball now. And the shot! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
KrZy demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Gol marcado para o Santos.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Now it's Barella. Half an hour gone in the second half. That has been slung wide. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Goes looking wide, and that has left him in a heap. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. KrZy is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
DiMarco. Costa Curta. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And Roberto. Now it's Memphis Depay. Barella. Bernardo Silva. KrZy. And it's Bernardo Silva. And he's forced to go back. It's Bernardo Silva. Memphis Depay. That's good running with the ball. Dink through. He's had it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. KrZy claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be. A ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football. Hero KrZy! And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Great defending, strong and determined. KrZy. That's tidy. KrZy! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Santos really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Barella. Just eases him off the ball. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bernardo Silva spots it and intercepts. Memphis Depay. Oh, such a clever touch. Great hit! Goal! Santos! And that really is so impressive.
Gol marcado para o Santos. Aos 14 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 10.
Santos gain their reward with an early goal. And it's Guillaume. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. He's gone for goal! Now, what about a counter-attack? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Guillaume. Threads one in.
Memphis Depay, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Barella. Oh, important interception. Forward it goes. Looking for options for movement, and it's gone back to the keeper. Foot in. Good spot, he's seen the run. Trossard. Great chance! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better.
Santos clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Santos get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Trossard tries a shot! Guillaume. And he's picked out the run. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That is a great pick out. Look at the space here, and the finish! Traumeri, and now the hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's looking for the runner here. Chooses to go back.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Always onto this. Barella. He might be in here. So much time and space here. And he's there to get it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Santos go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So we're just settling. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The ball's gone astray. He's a sharp little ball here. Schwarzer! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Sergio Roberto. It's a pretty loose pass. He's looking to set free a runner. Guillen. Great ball if he can get there. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Now it's Memphis Depay. Guillen. Barella. Traumeri. And he's had a hit! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Santos find a position of real strength now. Oh, that's well done, really robust. No, that's been intercepted. 60 minutes played. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, good take in a good area. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. Now it's Memphis Depay. And it's Sergio Roberto. Now it's Barella. Gets good distance on it. Fiddles it through, and the counter is on. He was under real pressure there. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's well spotted. Guillen.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is
Real chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Now who's going to be first to this? He's had it taken off him. Showing good feet. He's tried one! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Teremos uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Camisa 20, camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 4, camisa
Now it's
15,
KrZy.
camisa 21.
Can he get it through? Santos are coasting towards victory. Oh, no joy this time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Wriggles his way through, engages and forces him off the ball. Lookman! He's found Lookman! Ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Santos totally rampant here. And he was quick to react. And now they can clear their lines.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Chance here to counter. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That's Valverde. He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
There's going to be another change here. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, why complicate matters, Peter? You need a goal as quickly as possible, and it could very well work with him in the line.
And that is that. Santos, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Santos were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved...
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside are very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that was very necessary. Can he spark a counter here? KrZy, well read, and the danger is averted. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman
shapes to shoot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Bernardo Silva. Tchouaméni, well seen, saw that coming.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Now it's KrZy, but it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.